I know it's a press, but you don't have to go and do that, do you, mate? That is absolutely ridiculous, and that is a problem for us now. What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Dortmund Rising. If you're excited for this episode, hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well, because that does help the channel out massively. Believe it or not, it does, and every like is amazing to me, and I do appreciate all your support. Down below, also some links to my Twitch channel, which is live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Work permitting, obviously, and obviously other commitments permitting as well. And also Discord down there as well. So today I want to pitch Jude Bellingham because he's actually one of those players that I talked about a lot. I mentioned this before in series where I say a player plays better than his stats. And Bellingham's one of those players. Obviously, not got many goals, but he's just doing performances. I've been very, very good. He feels very lively. But again, maybe a player will actually move on, given that the valuation is quite high. He's not going to progress much further. We can bank a lot of money from him and invest that in the team if we want to as well. So. But I don't know. I think while he's happy to stay here, I'll keep him here. I'm not going to sell him. But if he forces to move out, I may look to do that. So, we've got us against a camera. Leipzig is today's game. Big title game. Can we win it? First of all, off-camera games. Beat Freiburg 1-0 with a very late goal to win the match. Our good ball in the box. Foul ball to Sancho. Very poor game from us, really. But this is a good sign of a good side. When you can win games like this and you have not a good performance in them either, that's a good result for us based on the fact that it's one of those maybe drop point games. Beat Porto by 3-0. This result actually qualifies from the group. It's not confirmed top spot yet. Actually, I still could do that. But it's a very different performance in the game against them in Portugal, where we were very edgy. We control this game throughout 90% of the match, and then we just managed to get the goals when we needed them, really. And it's really good to see that. Ronaldo gets the ball here, finds Demir. Demir watches goal from the middle, takes a touch, we're not omitting this, and the keeper makes a really weird kind of attempt to save that shot. 3-0, perfect scoreline, qualification, done. And that result kind of kicks us into gear a bit more in the next game against Wolfsburg. Haaland gets in plenty here, falls Sancho, then Demir gets a bit fortunate with the keeper dropping right in front of him from open net. And this kind of does, even though it took a while to get a second goal this match, it was much more like us. Just a general play, we were more lively. Demir cuts inside, good point to Haaland, makes it 2-0. That was game over then, really. Again, Wolfsburg weren't really a threat of this match. Took a while to get the third goal. Players were getting a bit jaded. Gittins' his phone goal, great run through, and then finds a finish back in the net to make it 3-0. And Gittins is really starting to, I think we're managing really, really well. We're not overusing him. We're just bringing him into the games when we need him, when we want to play, when we want to give him some minutes. And it seems to be helping him out a lot. Like I said, top spot, not secured yet, but qualification has been done. We need to get one more win, and it's against FC Copenhagen next game. So I think we'll get top spot in the group. I can't see FC Copenhagen beating us, and I can't see us not winning the next two games, getting some kind of point in the next two games. So I think we'll do it in the Champions League. As you can see, guys, we're 9 points clear of, I believe, 9 points clear. Could tend to be, yeah, we're 9 points clear of Leipzig. Obviously, Bayern Munich were 8 points clear of them, but that's not really relevant because they've got a game in hand. Actually, kind of relevant. Anyway, the most important thing is, beat Leipzig, we further extend our lead. And we're at the point now where we're just waiting for the Champions League win, aren't we, really, in this series? That's what we're waiting for. I've got some plans for new series, guys, down the line. But I really want to get this Champions League win with Dortmund. And, yeah, and hopefully we can get in this season. It feels like this could be a season with the way we're playing and the quality we have. Demir's still got that knock. He's out injured. Bruno is back, though. He's back fit. They said only maximum 75 minutes of games, 5 minutes for the Rainier. I've kind of limited what I can do with the wide right position, so you have to play more games like that. Maybe even Gittins on off the bench. Oh no, he's injured, of course. Forgot. So yeah, we'll let Fernando, come off the bench if we need to. Leipzig, big game this. Obviously, like I said, the big games like Leipzig and Bayern Munich, we do show them. I'm still not sure about putting the sound on. It's something I mentioned before, but we work in the weekend. I forgot this episode to put it on. You can try it out if you want, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see it. Not see it, but hear it. Let me know. I know most people don't do this, but It's something I thought we'd try, something different I've never done before. I've not played with FM with sound on for years. So it'd be kind of cool to see what it's like now. Anyway, guys, that's what I'm talking about today. Let's focus on Leipzig, get victory here, hopefully 3 points, and a big step towards the title. And there's a free kick to Savic. Savic to Reina. Good ball through to Haaland. Ooh, maybe it nearly was. And again, I don't know why he's a bit slow to get across to him there. And there's a break on here, and McCann's got to go and try and get this ball through, I think. Oh, he's done unlucky there. That's a phone goal. That was a really good shot, and I thought it was in. Coming again so far, Bruno for a free kick. Oh, it's safe from the goalkeeper, that is. Erling Haaland, offside. We're dominating this game, which is, position-wise, which is surprising, given that they're playing 5 at the back. Usually, they get more position somehow against me, or usually against these kind of formations. Free kick for Leipzig now. Cool, the penalty, yeah. That's really poor defending. That's really poor defending. You can see it coming a mile off, and we just don't get set for it. It's 1-0 Leipzig. And they've come close to scoring a goal, to be fair, over than I think we just had to then. I want to see who's supposed to be marking him. Ball comes in here. It's 2 against 1. These 2 here not marking anybody. And then they get free header, and the keeper comes out for it. He doesn't really need to, really. Bad defending, bad goalkeeping all around. 1-0 Leipzig. 4-0 for Arnold. Bruno. Arnold. Whacks into... It's like they can't play the ball when they play. They whack it in that direction anyway today. Mariba. Sancho. Reina. Good ball. Almost through. I know he's a right back, but he's that close saying he's got to score, I think. Corner kick through the Flanders now to take. Goes in the penalty area. And it's been cleared. Well, not quite clear, but Haaland gets well under control. Haaland's been a bit iffy recently. He's going very hot and cold. More cold than hot at the moment. That's half time. They've had the 2 best chances to fall to Leipzig, and they've taken lead because of that. And yeah, just show me something else second half. And I may have just changed tactics a little bit because I think they're sitting back. I'm not going to go pressing the space because that's not going to work if they're sitting back. But I just want to get balls in the box, bit wide, get the ball wider, and just try and just force something a bit more. But I think trying to play through a back 5 ain't working. And I think they're waiting for those counter-attacks. But it's not a big surprise that this scoring's happening because you saw against Schalke, there was signs of it's not been perfect. And today we've not been at it in front of goal either. And I think Haaland's really annoyed by not getting his move. And I'm starting to worry about he may have to move on. Baradol. I can't pronounce his names. So again, there's no reason to not get the ball with it. 1, 2 of you. And no one's pressing this guy near enough to get the ball off him. Again, just press them, lads. There we go. Oh, Bruno, you idiot. Oh, you idiots. Well, that is disgraceful. I know it's a press, but you don't have to go and do that, do you, mate? That is absolutely ridiculous, and that is a problem for us now. I don't know what to change here, but it would make him Mazzala at this point. But yeah, this is something sort of been on the cards a little bit in recent games. We not played well and overall in the last 2 matches, and this is now going to be a problem for us today. Corner kick for Leipzig. Don't consider set piece, guys. Okay, for 10 men. Give Picano. Haaland is nowhere near that ball. Haaland might be off soon, guys. I think he's really... and that's a great goal. That's a great goal. 2-0 Leipzig. Leipzig 2, Dortmund 0. But Haaland today is offering nothing up front. He's offering nothing at all. 10 men though. Again, it's down to when the ball gets cleared, we don't have anyone else to pick the loose ball up. Haaland is nowhere, obviously going near that. Ball goes out of the box here, and look at this. Reina, he's got to see the danger there. He's got to realise that danger. It's a great strike, but he doesn't try. And that's the biggest problem I have with players, is when they don't try and get the ball and close it down. 2-0, game over, I think, now. And the first beat of the season. Yeah, it's a stupid... It's stupid Bruno Fernandes. And now they're playing fat at the back with 10 men. We cannot press them. And so that's poor defending again. Picano gets lucky there with that one. I mean, you can't let him get through like that. Don't tackle him, though. And you know what? I'm taking everyone Savage off now. Because he's on a yellow card. I don't want him getting sent off. Skriniar's going off as well. This game's over with. There's no point keeping them on. Get off the pitch. They're on red cards. I don't want to get him more players sent off at this point. Savage, long ball to absolutely nobody. Well done. Throwing now for Leipzig. Hernandez. Who's my Mariba. And again, Haaland not even trying to go. He's just standing there. I think Haaland wants to leave the club. I think he wants out. Because he's not playing anywhere near well as he usually did. I think he really wants to leave the club now, which is a problem. Again, look why he's backing off of Tagliafico. And sorry, ball comes in, good save from Bravo. Well, the 10 men screwed us over. Bruno's getting a 2-week fine for that. And a word from me. Again, that's just poor Fernandez. That just bring it down if you can. They deserve this game. They were the better team before in the 10 men, so I can't really complain. The goal we conceded, first goal was a poor goal to concede. Leipzig 2, Dortmund 0. But again, we need 10 men again. 10 men against far at the back is a nightmare because we can't press it. We can't. It was a nightmare. I don't think we deserved anything out of the game anyway, even with 11 men. I'm going to say, you know what? Fresh arms, not pleased. He didn't perform even before that. And they could have scored 3 goals in this game with three real chances. But we're still 6 points clear though. So I'd rather be 6 points clear and a goal and a head of goal difference than behind on that. And I believe, if I remember correctly, the goal difference is so technically we're 7 points clear at the top, technically, because we've got a goal difference advantage, which is pretty significant. It's like what, 11, is it? Yeah, 11 plus. So not too bad. But Bruno Fernandes, absolute fucking idiot. Why 2-footed player on the halfway line like that? I'm gonna don't appeal it. I'm just gonna find code of conduct. Anyway, that's disappointing. Very annoying that we lost to Leipzig 2-0. But with 10 men, what can you do? So we're gonna come back, guys, for the Lazio and Hoffenheim game because makes sense to show those 2 games because that will be the season review period after that, which where basically we get to December and January. The gap there is our season review or mid-season summary or report set video that we do. So that's going to happen there. So we'll do those 2 final games there. Maybe we can win the group. We'll have to find out. I think obviously it could be a group winning decider if results go a certain way. So yeah, disappointing result there. But anyway, guys, that is what happened. So don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. Also, feedback down in the comment section as well. It's always welcome. I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.